All right. Hey everybody, Michael Gevin here, and I'm super excited to be with you on another Rockin' Wednesday. So first off, I just want to thank everyone who came out to the live calls I did on Spreecast last Wednesday. Had an absolute blast. We did 3 calls. You can check those calls out below this video right here. You can click on call 1, call 2, and call 3. Call 1 had my man Jason Surfer App, JasonHeadsets.com, Jason Sadler, IWearYourShirts.com, and Creativity for Sales, his book. Just an awesome conversation. Second call had Benji and Judy from It's Judy's Life. Great conversation about YouTube, growing your YouTube channel, and just success in general, and keeping things simple, which we'll be talking about. And then I also had my man Chris Hill on, which was a great conversation with him. And then the third call, I just took it solo. So you guys can check that out. Now, today for my shirt title here, keep it simple. So what's so interesting, I have this quote picture up on my wall as well. It says, "The marvelous is always produced by the simple." It's always the simple things that produce the marvelous. However you want to say it. I love that quote though. So ultimately what I've found that in my life, I'm actually really good at complicating things. And it drives me crazy because I know at the core, because I've done this multiple times in my life, and I'll give you a story from my own personal life here in just a little bit. But ultimately I always know that it's the simple things that produce the marvelous, that epic things come out of. Perfect example, we were talking last week on the call about, a lot of people were asking, what lights do you use? How do you do this? What camera? What editing software? This, all these millions of, questions of all these things that people need to buy or purchase or learn or whatever, to just, for example, with YouTube, achieve success. And I get that when I train videographers, different guys going, what kind of camera do I use? What software do I edit on? What, this, and it just goes on. And the reality is my buddy, he always says, you can buy the greatest set of golf clubs and it won't make you Tiger Woods. And that's the thing. So I gave this example, and if you guys want to go check it out, I haven't created this particular video yet. I'm going to be creating a lighting tutorial for my girlfriend's YouTube channel, Beauty Pop channel here on YouTube. You can click right here and go check it out. But ultimately, I wanted to show people how simple lighting can really be. So many people think that they've got to buy $300 lights and times 4 or whatever to achieve these things, expensive cameras. I have lights from like Lowe's with the curly Q bulbs and mic stands. I mean, there's 4 lights, 4 bulbs, 4 stands, and it's all under $100. And the reality is, it's so simple. Now, sometimes people would think, well, no, it just can't be that simple. I must have to buy more expensive lights, or I must have to buy more expensive this, that, and the other thing. Benji and Judy run a very successful YouTube channel, and they use Canon PowerShots for their vlogs. Couple $100, you can achieve the same thing with your iPhone. Just simple. And the thing about Judy, she was talking about, I was talking to Benji and them, you can check out that on call 2. We were talking about how she was so resourceful in the beginning, using what she had for a tripod, using books in her dorm room, just crazy things to use what she had. Are you willing to be resourceful? Are you willing to use what you have today to get to where you want to be? Because here's the thing. What we start doing is we start going, well, I'm not them. I don't have that camera. I don't have that software. I can't get that. That's too much money. That's too expensive. And so you create all these things which really are just excuses that prevent you from moving forward. But if you keep it simple, you will find that you can move forward step by step by step. And then, maybe someday you'll have the money, you can buy those fancier things. But what's funny is you'll get there without it. I've always tried to use, the things that I have to make things happen. But in the beginning, I didn't. And I bought a lot of stuff. And then I found that I didn't need it all. And really, I got down to a core, set of things that I needed in my video world to achieve, massive success. Perfect example with my wedding business You know, I used to be 9 months behind on delivering a wedding video. Never quite proud of that. Definitely towards the end there, and now, you know, we deliver it in just a few weeks. But that was by simplifying things. You see, I used to spend almost 100+ hours to get somebody's wedding video done. And in fact, I kept going, well, to charge more and to do more and all these things, what else could I add? How much more could I do? And then I talked to so many couples who really only liked this one thing. I won't say only. It's not that they disliked entirely these other things. They just didn't really watch it. I put all this effort into all these other videos that they didn't really watch, but they loved this one thing called a same-day edit. And it was the one video that I truly loved and poured my heart and soul into and gave my absolute best. And that's what people shared, that's what people talked about, the word of mouth spread, you know, and it was the quickest thing to also get done. And when I decided to get rid of everything else and just focus on that, guess what? Things exploded. But so many of us, including myself, again, I do these videos sometimes for myself as much as others, but you have to realize I exploded when I decided to do that one thing and become great at that one thing, that same-day edit. And that's what I'm going through in my life right now. I'm in a little bit of a transition with, you know, the motivational stuff and the things I'm working on, and I'm doing too many things. And I'm trying to narrow it down. And I feel so great about it because I know I'm on that verge again of just that massive boost that I love, that's so exciting and so exhilarating. You know, but it is that simplicity. I just want you to remember that when you're thinking of all this stuff and complicating things, that less is truly more. Less is truly more. It'll lead to less stress. You know, it'll lead to more success. And honestly, at the end of the day, the more complicated things are, it doesn't really make it any fun. You see, because what I've found is that when you keep things simple, you can achieve great things. You see, you can't be great in a million different things. As much as we'd like to, you kind of need to take it one step at a time, one thing at a time. It's not that over your lifetime, as I've said before, you can't do a number of different things. But if you're trying to go down 90 paths at once, it's going to be very difficult. I read this quote, and you've probably heard it before. Ultimately, if you chase 2 rabbits, you don't catch any of them. You don't catch one of them. You know, you can't have rabbit, you go a little bit this way, and then you're running after the other one, now you're running after the other one. You can't capture them. You can't capture them both, at least, unless they're just side by side, which is very unlikely. So, you know, the thing is, like I said, simplify things. Keep it simple. And remember that that's okay. You don't need the best of everything to achieve massive success. You don't need the greatest gizmos and gadgets and most expensive things. Be resourceful. Use what you have. Be creative. But most of all, be your best. Be the absolute best that you can be, because that's what matters more than anything. So thank you guys so much, so very much for being here again with me this week. I hope you got something out of this, and I truly appreciate it when you guys share this with your friends and share it with other people so others can be impacted by these videos. So again, you can check out Beauty Pop channel here on YouTube. You can also down below check out all the 3 live calls we did last week, call 1, 2, and 3. They're all linked up separately, and then the Gebs VIP right here. So thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate you, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday. Keep rocking. We'll see you later.